sunny. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny. You smiled at me and really eased the pain. What's up, Jack? What's up, Jackie? Jackie Moo. What's cracking? What's good? Hello, hello, hello. Damn, y'all are quick on the trigger. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Okay. Stop yelling at me. Hello, everybody. Hello, Dice. Hello, Demarion. What's up? What's up? Nicholas, Eli, Fantasy Troll, man, you are on your troll already today, huh? We on one. Hang. Bro. Brev. Thoughts on Marlon Mack? I like Jordan Wilkins more at his ADP. Marion, what's up? I got so drunk last night. Bro, you're telling me. Bro, I was in Disney World like 6 hours ago. Ain't that fucking crazy how you can be in Disney World 6 hours ago and I could be in New Jersey right now? Oh my God. Okay. What's up, Randy? Damn, y'all are fucking quick on this. Leonard Fournette over Melvin Gordon, my mans. Yo, the wedding was fucking out of control last night. Tell a wedding story to kick it off. Oof. Where do I start? Oh, last night after the wedding reception, we went to this bar in downtown Disney World. It was called the Edison. Shit was fucking popping, by the way, if anyone's ever been there. That shit was dope. And I was with one of the not the bridesmaids, but one of the bride's friends. She wasn't a bridesmaid. We went upstairs to like the top bar because this shit was crazy packed downstairs. We went upstairs to the top bar and we ended up meeting. We met these 3 dudes from Canada it's like their first time in America or some shit. And me and this girl they were asking everybody because we fucking rolled into this club with like 50 people from the wedding, right? This was like the after party. We fucking went and raided this place. And we're all wearing like these Disney fucking hats and we're all in suits and stuff. People are like, what's going on? So we go there and these people are from Canada or whatever. And they're like, what's going on? We start telling them. And we told them, me and this girl told them that we were the ones that just got married. So these people start buying us rounds of shots, and they buy us like an $800 bottle of champagne at the bar. What's up? Words from Eric. So that was fun. That was like 4 hours ago, and I didn't sleep. The after party was like fucking. What up, Steve? The after party. The reception ended at 11. The after party went until about 3. And my flight, I had to leave for the airport at 5:30. So I got back. Me and this girl went. So we hung out by the pool from fucking like 3 until 5:30. And I took an Uber straight to the airport. I thought I was going to pass away. It was out of control. Okay. I guess I got to do some fantasy shit while I'm on here. This is bullshit. Lucas, tell me about the drama, bro. Tell me about the drama. The wedding was fucking sick, dude. Disney World's the fucking go. I'll never go back to actually, yo, I will never, ever, ever in my life go back to Disney World again. My kids ain't going to Disney World. If any of you guys want to be good ass parents and take my kids, I'll let you be their godfather. Is it a godfather? Or is it a god? Yeah, one of you guys can be my kids' uncles. Through second marriages, wife's cousins, shit. I'm not taking my kids to Disney World. It's not a fucking chance. I don't even like it for myself. How am I going to fucking take a 4-year-old who won't stop screaming and shit? I'm not, no. One of y'all can take my kids. Not a chance. How can you join one of my leagues? All right, so I got 3 leagues. I got 3 subscriber leagues going on right now. One of them is a dynasty league, which we started up this year, which is already done. We already have the members and we already drafted. The second one, I'm going to open up a redraft league, which will be like a $20 buy-in. So it'll be smaller. I'm going to make a video announcement for that early August. So like next week, probably I'm going to open that up and you guys can enter. There's going to be a lot of people that probably want to get in it. It's going to be hard to get in because a lot of people are going to be in. I can only choose, 10 or 12 people to be in it. So that's the other one. And then I have in New York City, obviously at the end of August this month, we're doing a live fucking draft. So I'm bringing 9 of you guys out to New York. We rented out a dope Airbnb. We're going to do the live draft. We're going to vlog it. Y'all will see all that shit. You also can join I have a private community forum or whatever where people can get together and figure out subscriber leagues if you want to get in a league, not with me, but other people that are in the audience and shit and get in a good league. So if you go to patreon.com/BDGE, so Patreon, I'll write it in the text box right now. Patreon.com/BDGE. I think that's right. I could be fucking wrong. I don't know. You could sign up for that and that will give you access to a paid private community. Yeah, redraft is a 1-year league. All right. Devonta Parker breakout finally. All right, so tomorrow's In the Muck Monday video is Devonta Parker versus Jamison Crowder. Devonta Parker versus Jamison Crowder. Wednesday's video is my top 3 bold predictions for the 2018 fantasy football season. I see you're going live advice now on Peeps Draft Day. Yes, so I'm opening up slots in my calendar as like a consulting thing. If you want to book me, you can book it through my calendar on BigDogsFantasy.com. We're basically going to, I'll hop on a call with you, a video call, a FaceTime, text message, whatever you feel best communicating, and I'll help you through your draft or whatever questions you might have, and I'll just be there for hold your hand. I'll rub your stomach if you eat too much, whatever you want, bro. I was a dude who texted you on Instagram when we promoted your channel. What's up, Ignace? I remember you, bro. What's up? What's up, Kellen? How we doing? Thoughts on Chris Carson? I'm not sold on these rumors, man. They invested a lot in Penny. So it's not despite all the rumors about Chris Carson looking like a beast, which he fucking is a beast. Y'all already knew that shit. He's not gonna be the starter there. Rashad Penny's still that G. Yesterday was I'm gonna put some music on. I can't take all your bullshit right now. Y'all are out of control. Yesterday, my life was filled with pain. Sunny. Tyrod. Yeah, Tyrod. Yo, Tyrod's fucking legit, bro. I'm really excited to see the Tyrod storyline only because I feel like he's never really had a fair chance. He's never had a fair chance to really be the starter with an actual team around him. However, this fucking offense is slowly falling apart, man. Between fucking Gordon, Callaway's back at camp, I think. He had that hamstring, which is a little nervous, but we'll see if they move Corey Coleman. Yeah, I think Tyrod Taylor could be a late round streamer. The only reason I'd stay away from him is if there's a chance a guy might not be the starter anymore in a team, I pretty much stay away from him, and I don't really want to waste a pick on him, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, Tyrod could definitely be a fill-in guy for you. Would you rather have Cohen or Wilkins and a 2019 third and a 2020 second in a dynasty PPR? John, I'd probably take Cohen there still. Vincent Fishkop. What a fucking name, bro. Amari Cooper, Golden Tate, or D. Thomas full point PPR. Give me Cooper there, Vince. I just think the volume is going to be too high for him not to fuck it up. Yesterday was night. Was filled with rain. D'Angelo Henderson, I don't know. I feel like that's just people who want to try to act smart and be like, oh, I liked him in college, D'Angelo Henderson. He is I don't really think the upside's there. It's not like that. I don't know. Not me. I'm not taking D'Angelo Henderson. Yesterday, my life was filled with pain. Sunny, where art thou? Because every time we touch, I get a feeling. Yes.
Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with pain. Sunny,
You smiled at me and really eased the pain.
now the dark days are done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere, sunny one so true. I love you, sunny. Thank you for the sunshine you gave, sunny. Thank you for the love you on my way. You gave to me your all in all, and now I feel 10 feet tall. Sunny one so
true. Michelle's gonna score on you. Yeah, that song's actually about Sonny Michelle. That's the whole thing. Geis or Howard, full PPR. That's a good ass question. Full PPR. You know what? I'm actually gonna stick with my gut on that one. I will go with Geis over Howard, although you won't have to draft Geis higher than Howard. That's the thing between rankings and actual drafts. Like you have to be able to balance value-based drafting with getting your guys, right? Like for instance, I'm gonna have some guys ranked like 40 spots high because I don't do my rankings based on fucking the industry's ADP or how other experts are ranking. So my rankings are going to be like I might have someone who is ADP of like 70 ranked at number 35. That doesn't mean I will take him at 35 because you have to know that you can skip him at 35 because the ADP is at 70, knowing you can get someone else at 35, but still pick him at like pick 50 or something. You know what I mean? So it's fucking chess, not checkers here, people. Chess, not checkers. Melvin or Leonard Fournette in standard? Leonard Fournette, bro. Like almost any question that you're going to ask me with Leonard Fournette, it's probably going to be Leonard Fournette unless it's one of those top elite backs. Cobb or Watkins standard? Man, I love both of them. I'm going Watkins though. Watkins. Stay tuned for my top 3 bold predictions, bro. Watkins eating. You know what sucks too, because I made a few videos like this week's video. And as few of the videos I already made them prior because I knew like coming back from Disney, I was not going to want to make any videos this week. So I already had them queued up and done and ready to go. And now like all these reports coming out of training camp, like it's going to seem like I just fucking rode the bus, but I made all the videos prior to all the fucking hype that comes out and shit. I got to stop being fucking out of control. What's up, player? Where's it donuts? Bro, I ate way too much fucking I ate way too much this weekend. I got to chill with the donuts right now. I'm going back. I'm going to Mexico in a week and a half. So your man's has got to be fucking. Man's has got to be looking toit. Jarvis gonna have a mediocre year, big decline from Dolphins numbers. Maybe, man. I like Jarvis Landry's value right now. Well, now it's kind of fucked. It was starting to get good. It started at like 50 in the beginning of summer's ADP. Then it dropped back to like 65. I was like, dude, this is way too much value for Jarvis. I think Jarvis Landry's a really good player, and I think him and Tyrod are going to have a good connection. But now that the news with Josh Gordon coming out, Josh Gordon's ADP shot back, and now Jarvis Landry's going back up. So I don't think he's real great value between picks 45 and 50, but if his value starts shooting back to like 60, 65 again, then I'm liking Landry there. He's going to be a constant piece of that offense regardless. Gronk worth the second-round pick. Yeah, I'm fine with Gronk in the second round, guys. Not above like a lot of the guys. Not above like that second-tier wide receiver or like Devonta Freeman or some of those guys. But I'm cool with Gronk, Briz, big brubs. Burton, Kittle, or ASJ? Kittle for me, troll. Staying away from Andrew Luck and Jimmy G. I'm staying away from Jimmy G at his ADP. I'm not staying away from Andrew Luck, though. I like Luck a lot. Yeah, Dicey, that's what I'm saying, man. I done told y'all all it was going to take was one report or one video of Andrew Luck doing well, and then his ADP shoots up. So I mean, it's not hard to predict these things, guys. Like I could sit here and say it, and then it happens, and I look good, but it's not. It wasn't like difficult to see that shit coming. Devontae Adams ? Question mark back. What's the question? Oh, my bike hurts, yo. Oh. Yesterday, my life was filled with rain. Sonner. Is Josh Doxson legit? What up, B-Dash? What's up? I saw. But Tyrod won't throw more than 15 to 18 times. Guys, you got to understand that, like, when you're analyzing a player or situations, You have to be able to. That's what I think separates me from a lot of the other analysts and people who do this shit. Is you have a hard time choosing which statistics and which pieces of analysis are predictive. And I say that because, listen, you just said Tyrod Taylor won't throw the ball more than 15 to 18 times a game. You're basing that off of a Buffalo Bills coaching staff play calling. That has nothing to do with Tyrod Taylor's outlook in 2018. Like, it's easy to be like, Tyrod Taylor's a low-volume quarterback. He wasn't the one calling the plays in Buffalo. It's not his fault. It was a low-volume passing offense, So you have to be able to cancel out the noise when you're doing your player analysis and be completely unbiased and realize that some things are not predictive. And the only way to, when you're doing fantasy, you have to know that you're going to be wrong on a lot of shit. But the best you can do is find out the predictive parts of the analysis, the ones that are sticky year over year, which statistics are the ones that actually tell you which players are going to repeat or digress or regress, whatever it is, and then use that on your analysis. You know what I'm saying? Big girls. Melvin Gordon or Barkley, half PPR. Give me Barkley there. Alshon or Marvin Jones. I'm pretty much staying away from Alshon right now at his ADP until he gets back. Are D.D. Westbrook, Keelan Cole worth a look in the last round? Yeah, dude, Keelan Cole's my boy this year. I think he finishes as a wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville. Have the 11th pick, want to take Mike Thomas, and the 14th pick, can't decide between Dalvin Cook and Melvin Gordon. Yeah, if Melvin Gordon is there at 14, I would be fucking ecstatic about that, Vincent. Oh, bro. Oh, the fuck did I do this weekend? Anyone a chiropractor in here? I need which chiropractor got my bike? Pain. I'm hurt, dog. I'm hurt. Diggs or T.Y. Hilton, full PPR. Give me Diggs in full PPR. You like Devonta Adams at his current ADP? What is it, like 20? Yeah, I do. I would take Devonta Adams over Kareem Hunt and Dalvin Cook. What's better, tucked in or out? What? Your brajol or a shirt? I always tuck it out. I never tuck in my shirts, bro. I ain't from fucking Texas. Despite popular belief of me being a Mexican. I got this in Texas over Halloween weekend, actually. That shit was litty. Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'? Think careful. Oh, it's Krispy Kreme, Lucas. It ain't even a question. I eat Dunkin' a lot just because I have 2 of them in my town. We don't. You know what's crazy? New York City, there's only one Krispy Kreme in the entire New York City, and it's in Penn Station, which is fucking devastating for a donut fiend like myself. Is Gordon a first-round pick in a 10-team standard league? Yes, he is, Parker. Back half of the first, I'm absolutely okay with that. What do you think about using Tyrod to bridge to Jameis when he gets back? Yeah, that's fine. Actually, what's the Browns? Let me see. Let me check his schedule. Let me check Tyrod. Steelers, Saints, Jets. That's not, it's not ideal. Steelers, Saints, Jets, but I think he'll be fine. Right? That Steelers defense actually kind of started falling apart last year when Ryan Shazier was out for the second half or whenever he got hurt, and then for the remainder of the season. The other thing, guys, I get asked about strength of schedule questions a lot. And I think this is a fault. This is another fucking thing. When August hits and I start putting out 4 to 5 videos a week, I think my Tuesday and Thursday videos are literally just going to be me picking fucking random topics and ranting about them, about things that are wrong with the fantasy football industry. For one, anytime I go on Twitter and people are like, "Oh, he's got like a brutal schedule to start the year," they'll name the first 5 or 6 opponents, but like 3 of them are like average, and they'll just throw them in there and make it seem like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, he's got to start off with like Denver and then like Buffalo and blah blah blah." And it's like, dude, like Buffalo's like not a good pass defense. And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, but this cornerback graded out high in PFF." It's like, dude, you don't fucking like avoid a fantasy defense because one guy was like a good PFF grade. Like, shut your face hole. Shut your whole face. You know what I mean? So that's a flaw. So I would suggest anytime you see some piece of analysis that goes by strength of schedule, make sure you actually dive into what the fuck the person is even talking about. Because a lot of times they'll read that shit and then just take it and be like, "Oh, tough strength schedule." But they'll name fucking teams that aren't really even that good. They're just average. You don't avoid schedules for average defenses. The only time I really dive into strength of schedule and use that as a determining factor is when like someone's playing either like an elite defense or like a bottom team. So like top 7 or bottom 7. You know what I mean? Yeah, what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean. Ugh. Watkins worth investing in a dynasty league? Yes, dude. I picked up a dynasty league earlier in this year, like an orphan team, and it was pretty stacked already. But Sammy Watkins was on the bench, and he moved over to Kansas City, and I was like, I feel like his value might have went down a little bit. But now I'm fucking super pumped about it because I think Watkins is going to be an absolute animal for the next few years. I absolutely love him in redraft this year too. Sunny. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Okay. Jordan Howard to Jerick McKinnon full point PPR with 2 points for every 5 carries. Wow, that's interesting. I'll still take McKinnon there, Miami boys. In standard, do you think Odell or Julio provides more upside? They're ranked probably like really close to each other for me. I would probably go Julio there though. I mean Odell, not Julio. Sorry, Bobby. How good do you think the Chargers are going to be with the recent injury? Yeah, I mean that sucks for Verrett, but they also were good last year without him, and now they're bringing in their first round pick. And I don't know, I don't think they're going to close the deal. A lot of people are going to pick them as Super Bowl favorites again, but I think it's just another year of typical business for the Chargers. Good team, not great team. Probably won't capitalize on their potential. Top 3 rappers: Pusha T, Action Bronson, ASAP Rocky. I probably forgot someone that should be in the top 3. Get some read shares this year. He's a good buy low tight end. I'm probably staying away. You need to practice yoga, bro. Bro, I've tried yoga. That shit ain't for me, to be honest. TBQH, in my humble ass opinion. I'm really flexible for a dude though. Like I can touch my toes, no problem. I'm good with flexibility. I got pretty good strength for my size, for my like body fat percentage and shit. So I'm good. I just like need to stop fucking binge drinking for 72 hours at a time. I think I spent $1,000 on margaritas this weekend. Like that's fucking unreasonable. Where would you start to target Rodgers in a 10-team league? If he fell to like the 5th round would be the absolute earliest I'm looking at him, but I really don't want to take a quarterback within the first lot of picks. I like Devonta Freeman over Dalvin Cook. Am I crazy? No, you're not. I have Devonta Freeman over Dalvin Cook in my rankings as well. Dude, OBJ and Michael Thomas first 2 picks. I ain't mad about it. Who do you think is this year's Kareem Hunt? I mean, I've talked about all my rookies, running backs plenty of times. The thing about, I don't really think there's this year's Kareem Hunt because Kareem Hunt was kind of undervalued in drafts last year. Like you got him really late, but there's no, all of the rookie running backs this year have like a ton of hype. I guess if you had to compare situations, all right. So you have like Barkley, Sony Michel, Darius Geis, Rashad Penny, like all of them have so much hype already. Like, I guess you can compare Nick Chubb to him only because he's starting the year in like a 3 running back timeshare, which is kind of similar to Kamara, but Chubb doesn't have the passing upside that Kamara had. And I don't really like Nick Chubb to make a huge impact on redraft this year. But again, man, shit happens that I won't be able to predict. So if you like Chubb as a talent and you think he breaks through, then fucking go for it, man. But I like Kerryon Johnson a lot. I did see LeGarrette Blount left practice with some kind of injury, which would be big. Although Blunt is not that much of a concern to me compared to Theo Riddick taking all the pass catching work when it comes to Kerryon Johnson. So Kerryon obviously has that crazy upside, but like Blunt is not like the guy I'm really concerned about eating into Johnson's workload. When you come to Houston to watch a Texans game, bro? I've actually never been to Houston. I don't know when I'm going to be back in Texas. I'll be going to, what is it? So I'm going to Mexico in a week and a half, and then I have the New York City trip the end of August. I don't know what I'm doing for Labor Day. I might be going to the Hamptons, and then I might be going to Vegas in September. I'll be going to Denver and then Charlotte in October. I think that's probably all I have planned for now. Where do you have QB Watson ranked? I think Watson is maybe my quarterback 7, possibly 8. I'm not really sure. Oh my God, you guys have a lot of questions. I have a bad past. During the 4 years I spent time with being introvert and asocial, I feel like life is not fair. I lost my dream to continue college. I have no friends. How to forget the past? You're asking me how to forget the past. I can't even tell who's a troll on here, to be honest with you, but I'll fucking answer because I'm a good guy. So, number one, I feel like life is not fair. If you make excuses for anything that happens in life, that's on you, not on anyone else. You completely determine what the fuck happens to you in your life. One of like the key pillars of my life as a person, outside of fantasy football, outside of business, just a personal trait. I will never blame someone else for something that happened. If it happens and someone else caused it, I should have known better than to trust that person who caused the issue. I should be overlooked. When you're in charge of shit, like for instance, right? I run my marketing business and I have my fantasy football shit. Everything lands on me. You know, I have to take responsibility for fucking everything that happens because it all falls back on me. So I don't mean to be yelling at you, but for anyone that says life is not fair, you're watching me build a fucking fantasy football brand in front of your eyes over a few years. You can do anything the fuck you want. You just have to be resourceful. You have to work really fucking hard and you can get there. In terms of forgetting the past, I think you're looking at the wrong issue. I think you need to be focusing on the present and the future. And I think if you follow you gotta look at things from a very self-aware point of view and a very personal point of view and realize that you're not living your life for anyone else, right? And you got to do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you have to trust your heart and your head and your gut about what you want to do. And if you do things in your life that you enjoy, like don't do shit because you think it's what other people want you to do. If it's your mom, if it's your dad, if it's your best friend or whatever the fuck it is, if you're doing shit because they think it's the right thing to do, then you're living life wrong. If it doesn't satisfy you, then you shouldn't be doing it. So if you can figure out the few things that you really enjoy in life and you could do them consistently daily, the right people will start flowing in and out of your life and you will open doors that were not open prior to you focusing on the things that you enjoy as a person. You know what I mean? So you have to be very, very self-aware about what you personally want. Not everybody wants a $150,000 salary and a Mustang or a Mercedes in their fucking driveway. Some people would rather live on $50,000 but work only 20 hours a week and be able to spend time with that. And you have to be super, super fucking honest with yourself about that, right? It's not on your mom to figure that out for you. It's not on your friend to figure that out for you. It's not on the fucking, as Gary Vee would say, the government, the fucking Russians, Donald Trump. It's no one else's fault. It's on you to figure this shit out. It's all personal and it's all subjective. So don't blame other people for things that happen to you because you have the power to change anything you want in your life. It's not easy, but it's fucking big facts. So I'm not yelling at you, Andrew, but what I would leave for you is focus on things that you genuinely enjoy. Don't give a fuck about what other people want for you and what you should be doing in your life because it's your fucking life at the end of the day. And when you start doing things you enjoy, the right things will start happening in your life. The right people will start entering your life because they will also be doing the same things that you enjoy. And there is where you make that human connection. Salute. Cook or Fournette? Give me Fournette. Matt Ryan or Mahomes? Matt Ryan. Are you a Sony Michel or Rex Burkhead guy? I love both of them this year. I am not above taking both of them. Both of them will have big roles in an offense that typically gives their running backs a ton of touches, score a ton of points, and are very successful. So it's all about value. It's not specifically players that I love or don't love, but it's about where you can get them. If you have to draft Sony in the 3rd round and then Burkhead in the 6th round, then no, I don't love that. But Sony's currently going as like a 5th or 6th round pick, and then you can get Burkhead in like the 8th or 9th. That's a beautiful combo I would love to have because if something does happen to Sony, then Burkhead will take over a monster role and be the goal line back there and vice versa. So Tasha, you're talking about Tasha? Oh, from Power? I just caught up on Power. Let me put some motherfucking pants on, dog. Oh. Yesterday my life was filled with pain. Sunny. You smiled at me and really eased the pain. Okay. Jesus, a lot of fucking questions. Based on your mocks for 10 mans, you have a preferred draft position. Yeah, I actually just finished a blog article about my favorite draft position to choose from. And I gotta get my charger. Sorry, guys. I just finished a blog post for it, so a video will be coming out within the next couple weeks about my favorite draft position this year. So, Emmanuel Sanders or Sammy Watkins in standard? Give me Sammy Watkins there, Ignacio. Sunny. Let me tell you something also, guys. I am super empathetic to people that live in Florida, because Florida fucking sucks. That was all I wanted to say about that. Rashad Penny or Darius Geis? It's funny because I actually made a video about that, literally. But give me Darius Geis. I feel like Jamal Williams is a steal. Yeah, I absolutely love him at his ADP because he's in like a Kamara Ingram situation where he's going to get that backfield in the early beginning of the season, and if he can capitalize on it, then that should be his. I saw, dudes. I've never been to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World in Florida a bunch of times, but never Disneyland in Cali. Do you remember it's me, Zeb? What's up, Zeb? Y'all remember Zeb? You guys were here if you guys live streamed with me during the NFL draft. Remember we did like a 4-hour live stream during the NFL draft? And my man Zebs was fucking speaking big facts. What's up, Dan? Well, saw people. Damn, we got about 100 people in this motherfucker. Zam. 12-team full PPR, pick 11. If I'm not comfortable with picking Geis Howard, that tier of RB for RB2, what do you think of going Melvin Gordon and Cook Fournette over Julio? Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, this would go depending on my rankings, but Gordon and Fournette, I would love those two. Dalvin Cook is not a guy I'm going to be taking over Julio, Hopkins, or Allen. Blunt is a fucking unit, bro. He probably houses Krispy Kreme donuts. I think I could take him, though. If me and him sat down and had a Krispy Kreme eating contest, I could take LeGarrette Blunt. Hang. When's National Draft Day? National Draft Day is the Monday of Labor Day, so it's like 3 days before the season starts. It's a perfect day to do your live drafts with your friends because no one has work that day, so everyone's off. If you could do two, and you don't want to do your draft prior to the preseason games, obviously. What you're doing in Vegas. So I got friends that work for iHeartRadio, and they do like all the festivals and tours around the country, and they hook me up with tickets anytime I want because they're always traveling. So when they go to these concerts, they can get me free tickets, and pretty much I could just crash in their hotel room. I just have to pay for flights out there, so I can kind of do that whenever I want. I got friends in low places, baby. Where are you at, Nick? Where do you stay? You're in Arizona? I can't eat RVs, but taking more greedy season. What's up? And I'm only speaking facts about life, man. What does BFO mean? Big facts only, baby. Is Penny worth his ADP? Nah. What the fuck is going on in Seattle's backfield? Nothing. They're just realizing that Chris Carson is a fucking god. I think they were just so sick of running backs getting hurt that they loved Penny and took him like fucking assholes in the first round. But that, as far as I'm concerned, despite all the reports and the rumors, this is going to be Penny's backfield, at least to start. Adam Ace, I'd rather be happy and broke than rich and sad. I believe that. I believe 99% of people in the world believe that, but only about 2% of people actually act on that. That's the problem with our society. People don't match their actions with their words and their beliefs. Anyone worried about Bell? Why would people be worried about Bell? How was the wedding, bro? The wedding was fucking off the charts. It was a lot of fun, bro. Brubs, big brubs. Everyone's getting mad about Florida. Listen, yo, Florida. First of all, Florida is trash. It's a fucking swamp, and it's always like 98 degrees, and the humidity is worse than that. Yes, Florida sucks and is the most overrated state in the country. He knows. Be easy on Floridians. You didn't hit me up. I didn't go to Miami, bro. I was in Orlando. You know what? Florida is New Jersey, but with palm trees. But New Jersey has access to the greatest city in the world, in New York City. We can also we have the same hookups, right? You know what? For as much as people shit on New Jersey, I could be at a beach in a half hour. I could be at New York City in a half hour. We experience snow, the winter, the summer, the spring, the fall. I can go hiking at a mountain if I want to. A lot of y'all fucking Midwesterners can't even go to a beach if you wanted to. Jersey's got access. We're the fucking plug. Low key, Jersey's the plug. The U.S. plug. Yeah, some of our shit might smell bad, but listen, we got access to the ports. If you don't know what I'm saying. So, fuck Florida. Yeah, Sean, the slow drafts are 8 hours to pick, but they're meant for like you can do like 10 of them, and then you'll be picking all the time. It's like meant for people who can't really if you have to work all the time and shit, and you can't be sitting there like every 30 seconds a pick. BDE, yo, we're growing pretty quickly. I'm getting like 60 new subs a day. We should be at, according to my calculations, if the mathematics is correct, we should be at 8,000 subs in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, blah, 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 like 16 days or so. That's what's up. We just hit 7,000 over the weekend. Now we already had 7,100. That was pretty cool. What do you think T.Y. Hilton's ceiling is with a healthy Andrew Luck? I mean, we've already seen his ceiling, right? Believe in the Taywan Taylor hype. Yeah, bro, I'm a fan of Taywan Taylor. I was telling people to buy him in Dynasty last summer. Now he's finally getting a chance. I like him, bro. Your winters aren't even close to Wisconsin and Minnesota winters. That's a positive. That's what I'm saying. Our summers aren't Florida summers. They're not fucking unbearable, and our winters aren't insane like Wisconsin. We have like the best of those seasons. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is why inherently I think I say season so much, because New Jersey just brings that shit out in me. We don't our winters aren't horrible, but we still experience the winter. Like I wouldn't. I mean, I would. I guess I would love to live in California and San Diego where you don't really get winter, but. Yesterday in life. Am I looking for business partners? What do you mean? What kind of business we talking, bro? Talking snow business? I'll take Florida winters over Jersey winters all day. It's fine. I like to dress up for winter, bro. Your man's looks fresh in the winter. America or Europe? I've actually never been to Europe, bro. I've traveled a lot domestically. I've been to Australia. I've been to Thailand. Obviously, like Canada, Mexico, but I've never done Europe. I just don't like that sightseeing shit. Aloha from Hawaii. Hello! Thoughts on Gronk, AJ Evans, McKinnon, 24 and 25 pick. Pick 2 PPR. I would go AJ and McKinnon there if they're both available. Evans would be my last out of those 4. Yes, and who would I take over Dalvin Cook? You just have to look at my rankings, bruv. I am new in this channel, so what will I benefit from your channel? Nothing, probably. You probably waste a lot of your fucking time watching my channel. I would not. I would unsubscribe if I were you. Let me know when you're starting to hire. What do you offer me, Fantasy Troll? What are you offering me that I could hire? If I start hiring people, it would be for very specific skills. I'm just not going to bring a guy on board and be like, this is my fucking boy. I'm hiring him. Like, no. Big no. Thoughts on New York Jets running backs? So, yeah, McGuire broke his foot, right? Which basically means Crowell is going to take over a lot of work there. Powell should probably, I guess, move back into that role, that third down role that he kind of has. I don't know. It doesn't really change much for me. I'm fucking tired, guys. I didn't fucking sleep last night. If you think I'm kidding, I'm not. The wedding. I went straight from the wedding to the airport at fucking 5 a.m. So anything I say on this live stream can and will not be held accountable. When are you taking Saquon? I think he's number 6 overall. But I'm actually coming around to the fact that I don't think I want to take Antonio Brown at number 5 if I have that 5 pick. I just want a running back. Freeman Moore website in the court of YouTube. Devon, I have I have appointed you for the Supreme Justice Court of YouTube. You have full dictatorship over all these motherfuckers. Dang, over, never followed anyone like this. Talk about reality TV. Talking about, guys, TV, YouTube is the new TV. People are just slowly adapting to it. This is why a lot of companies fail. This is why fucking Toys R Us goes out of business, despite being a fucking monopoly over the last 15 years, bro. And someday when life was filled with pain. Dylan Cantrell, Anthony Miller. Oh, bro, it's not even close. Anthony Miller. Just get the fuck out of here. You gonna watch Hard Knocks? Yeah, bro. I'm fucking. When's the first episode of Hard Knocks coming on, bro? Tequila, boobs. What? I like both of them a lot. I like both of them in abundance. I'm not really a fucking boobs guy, to be honest with you, though. Hey, Nick, it's SHS. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, man? I really appreciate the fact that you messaged me back. Of course, man. I try to message everyone back. I try to answer everyone's Twitter questions, DMs, everything, man. YouTube comments. It's tough because I get a lot of comments and shit, but listen, man, people don't write that shit off. That's as much a part of my business plan as actually putting out the content, is engaging with you guys and making sure I get back to every one of you guys. While it might not seem like love, everything I do is fucking calculated to a T. You think I fucking break down player analysis and do my In the Muck Monday videos fucking granularly? Everything I do has a reason behind it, and logic and tactics. That's why I'm going to fucking win in the long run. Winners win, gamers game. If you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, then you play good. Yesterday, my life. Bro, these glasses, these are my Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. You ready? Hold on. I'm going to pull up the picture. I'm going to pull up this picture for y'all. Let y'all know what the fuck is going on. These are my Zommers. That's what I call them. Yesterday, my life was filled with pain. Honey. I don't know if I still have the picture. I'm upset. 50,000 on my head. I can't stop saying I'm upset. It's out of control, actually. Random team that wasn't very good last year. You think is most likely to spring out of nowhere and make the playoffs? If I had to choose, it would probably either be the Bears, the Bengals, or the Colts. I like all three to bounce back. You're my boy. No, Colin Ball, you're my fucking boy. You're my boy. YMFBD. You're my fucking boy, dude. Have you talked about Fournette in a video that I missed somewhere? Tim, I am as high on Fournette as anyone will be that you talk to. We'll just put it that way. I think literally the only concern Fournette has this year is injuries, and I like the reports of him dropping weight. So I absolutely love it. Texans bouncing back in a big way. Oh, true. I didn't think about the Texans. Well, they finished. What was their record last year? Dude, the Texans were like, I was looking at some Vegas odds, and they were like one of the top like 6 teams favorites to represent the AFC, or one of the top 6 teams to make the Super Bowl. They were like, I forget what the odds were, but they were higher than I expected. Jimmy Graham tight end 1 this year convinced me otherwise. I don't have to convince you otherwise. If you don't know, then you just don't know, bro. No reply about Mark Ingram. What are you asking about Mark Ingram for? Favorite NFL team? It's my Falcons, dog. I got my boy Jersey Jungle from Instagram hooking me up with a fucking throwback Jamal Anderson jersey. Yeah, Devon, I got that Jamal Anderson throwback jersey on the way. It's gonna be fucking. Does Ronald Jones have RB2 potential? Yeah, definitely. He's got a lot of upside. I don't hate Ronald Jones, guys. Dirty Birds may finish 3rd in the division. They might, but they also might finish 1st. Where should I draft Mark Ingram? Nowhere, bro. Nah, I wouldn't touch him before like the 7th or 8th round, to be honest with you. Damn, that doesn't even make sense. Kamara lost to me a championship on concussions, 14-16. People need to check matchups. What does concussions have to do with his schedule? Why is everyone asking me questions about Dylan Cantrell? Why am I getting so many of these questions? Was there like a roto blurb or something about him that said he was doing well, and now his ADP just shot up 200 fucking points? I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. Tariq Cohen or Burkhead in full point PPR? Give me Burkhead there, Rico. Any news on Ridley injury? I think it's minor. I think it's pretty minor. Nick, give me Mike Williams over Cantrell. It was the largest buy-in league you've ever been a part of. I think 500. Yesterday, my life was filled with rain. Should read up Jamal Anderson at Quit Trip. Yeah, I am mad at you. Why are you mad at me, bro? It's the fucking GOAT. Would you take a flyer on Jordan Matthews? Jordan Matthews just got hurt, man. I'm scared about that. If that keeps him out for a while, it's going to be problems. He might not make that roster. Nick, how long you been in your East Town? The E-Town Get Down League. This is actually year number 10, bro. It was our 10th anniversary, our 10th year. I got to do it up and do something big for it. I had a Deion Sanders throwback and someone stole the package. Zam. Any more collabo? Yeah, so I do have Andy Holloway from Fantasy Footballers coming on soon. I got to reach back out to him. They had their like Philly, New York trip going on this weekend. So I told them I hit them up after when they got back. So it would be this week. I got a lot of shit going on this week. I'm going to have the Dr. Jesse Morse coming on the show this week, Andy Holloway. And then I actually talked to Brad Evans from Yahoo on Twitter, which is fucking dope because he's been a huge inspiration for me. And if I could have chosen anyone in the fantasy football industry to come on, it would have been fucking Brad Evans, bro. He's my fucking – I love Brad Evans. I'm probably going to whip out tequila and start getting fucking wasted when he's on. But he answered me on Twitter, so I'm going to try to hit him back up. He said he was on vacation until August 1st, so I'm going to try him this week. What are you doing in the draft lottery for E-Town this year? So on the 17th, on August 17th, we're doing our loser punishment for last year, but we're going to meet. We're going to basically we're going out to a bar, and my friend has to be the bathroom attendant in the bathroom for that night because he lost the league. But prior to that, we're gonna like meet at someone's house and like pregame for the bar, and during that, we're gonna have our league meeting where we like discuss the new rule changes and shit, and then talk about and then do our draft order at that league meeting. So August 17th, we'll have that done. Everything I like was Dallas wide receiver gonna do anything? Yeah, bro. Allen Hurns be that boy. Best rookie wideout in Dynasty that's not Anthony Miller. I'd probably go with DJ Moore. Trey Burton's hype real, or do they just? I don't really like Trey Burton's upside this year, to be honest with you. I think people are like a little too high on him. I think he's more of a floor play than an upside guy, and like I feel like you're not. I wouldn't pick a floor play guy at tight end 10 or 11. You know what I mean? Like those are I want the Kittles at tight end 10 that have upside, not Trey Burton. How many leagues do you do every year? What's your limit? Dude, every year I'm only sticking to a couple, but this year will be I'm starting to do a lot more. I do a ton of best ball drafts on draft.com now because you don't have to manage them throughout the season. I'm starting to do a lot of dynasty leagues too. I think I'm in 3 dynasty leagues now, or 4. Because if you think about it, like dynasty rosters, you have like 28 or 30 people on your roster, players on your roster. So the waiver wire is completely thin. You basically have no one to pick up throughout the week. So you're not really, you don't really have to monitor it that much throughout the week and do the waiver wire shit. So redraft leagues, I'll probably keep it to about 4 or 5, hopefully. I try to do no more than that. I have so many people asking me to join their shits, but let me see. I do the E-Town Get Down redraft league. I do one with my friends from college. I do the redraft league with subscribers. Last year I did a league with Fantasy Jocks, the company that I work with. What else? Oh, and then I might do one more. Maybe I won't. I don't know if we're making any changes to the E-Town Get Down. That's what we decide at the draft. I throw out a bunch of different suggestions and we see what sticks. If I had to guess, we did half point. We did last year. The biggest rule change we made was half point for first downs. And I feel like a lot of people didn't really like that, so we might take that away. What's the best punishment for loser? The best one that I thought was really funny was we had the idea that loser has to dress up as Jehovah's Witness and go around and knocking on people's doors for the day and try to convert people. We didn't do it yet, but that's been on our list for the last couple of years. We always do like a vote. We make a list of like 5 or 6, and then we vote on it. Give it to me on Mixon. I've already made like 10 videos, I feel like, talking about Mixon. I can no longer do it. I like Mixon, but if he starts creeping into the second round, I'm not sure the risk outweighs the reward. Is Dalvin Cook a top 15 player? He is my 17th ranked player, so technically speaking, no. Mixon or Fournette for Dynasty? That's a good one. For Dynasty, I'd probably still go with Fournette. I try not to factor in like 3 to 5 years down the road because you have no idea what's really going to happen. Like imagine taking like Jeremy Hill in Dynasty a couple of years ago, like after his rookie year, you're pretty much saying, oh, I'm guaranteed an RB1 for the next 5 years, and then boom, the fall off happens so quick. That happens all the time. So like try not to look so far into, same thing with like Eddie Lacy a couple of years ago. So I think Fournette's redraft value is far, far, far superior to Mixon this year. So that is enough for me to kind of take him over there. Who would you say is wide receiver 1 upside if you're doing 0 wide receiver strategy? I like Watkins a lot. I like Marvin Jones, Chris Hogan. Those are probably like my 3 later mid-round guys that you can do with 0 wide receiver. Yesterday my life was filled with pain. So how many leagues did you win? So I was in 4. I think I was in 4 redraft leagues last year. 2 of them were 14-team leagues. 10 teams. So I got 5th place in the E-Town Get Down. I won my college friends league. And then in the Fantasy Jocks League, which was 14 teams, I got 2nd place. And then the subscriber league was 14 teams also, and I didn't win. But I mean, like when you're doing 14-team and 16-team leagues and shit, that's very hard to win. You could be as good as you want, but you still need a fuckload of luck. The waiver wires are really, really fucking thin, and like it's hard to, I don't know. You do need a lot of luck in that kind of stuff, but like, it's okay. You win some, you lose some. Cameron Meredith or Kenny G in Dynasty? Oh, give me Kenny G all day there, Jared. What's good, big dog? What up, D-Wit? What up, what up, what up? How many hours a week do you have to put in a week for this YouTube thing to be a success? Oh, man. Guys, I could tell you any of the creators, the content creators that you like or enjoy, I could tell you that they probably spend whatever you estimate to be the amount of time of work they put in to their stuff. I could probably say it's 5x that. It's 5 times the amount of fucking time that you probably think. So I treat this YouTube shit as much of a full-time job as I do the my marketing stuff, my marketing business. So that should tell you something. I put a lot of fucking work into YouTube. It takes me, like, a lot of you guys, like, especially the new people that come on my channel, like, oh, this is the most in-depth breakdown. Like, we don't see anyone doing this type of shit. And it's because I take a lot of fucking time to write each blog post for this and do the videos for it. The research for all of my stuff, for all of my content, takes, like, one blog post, one In the Muck Monday video might take me 4 hours to write, 3 to 4 hours. And then I have to shoot it, which is like another hour, edit it, get it uploaded and stuff. So it takes a long, long time just to do one fucking video, you know? And the hardest part about it is that when you're starting out, you have no guarantee of success, right? You don't know if the market's going to be like, yeah, I like your shit, like, keep doing it. But you're going to put the fucking work in and hope it works out, man. And that's why I have a lot of respect for people that put out content, whether you like it or not. I just know the amount of hard work and dedication that goes into this shit. So don't take that for granted. The next time you're starting to talk shit about someone's stuff or give them the thumbs down button, just realize that they put a lot of fucking hard work into it. Yes. After week 5, full point PPR, Fitz or Edelman. Still give me Fitz, bro. Fitzy. Keep Ingram for the 11th round, Josh Gordon the 15th, or Jimmy G in the 15th. Definitely give me Josh Gordon in the 15th there, Jonas. Okay. S. Ware going to be worth anything? If I'm a Kareem Hunt owner, I would actually probably grab Ware at the end of the draft. I'm okay with that. What kind of marketing do you do? So I do Facebook and Instagram marketing. I do social media, paid campaigns. I don't do the organic shit. Like, I don't post on people's pages, but like when you're scrolling down your Instagram feed, for instance. So you're scrolling down, right? And you see these ads, like it says, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Yeah, you see like how it says sponsored there? That means a company, that's marketing. The companies market on Instagram, but those sponsored ads are companies putting money behind them. So I create those ads and I run those for e-commerce businesses, and I get suckers like you to fucking buy shit. So I work with a lot of e-commerce companies. That's the marketing I do. Do you believe you should have more formal setting for your vids, or do you like shooting more casually around the house like you do? That's something I've been wrestling with in my head on what I should be doing. I think at the principle of what I do, though, I think the reason I like doing this is because it proves to people that you don't need high production value. You don't need like a lot of the things that people do. Like, people are held back by perfectionism and they think they can't start or they can't be good unless all this crazy shit is set up and they do it. And I'm kind of here to just tell you that that's fake fucking news, that if you put the work in, and if you're, at the end of the day, content is key. You just have to give out so much fucking value. Like, you might like me as a person, think I'm funny or entertaining, or, you know, like how, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you fucking subscribe to me because I give you a fuckload of value via information, you know? And I think that's the most important. So I'm not really worried about the studio, the settings, the lightings and shit like that. I'm way more worried about putting in the work and the research that I do to give you guys the content in the video. That being said, next time I move somewhere, I probably will be looking to set up maybe a room that's specific to this. But I kind of like the setup I have now, where it's just like my room, and like I like having Chance in the background. I feel like it's more relatable than just like fucking sitting in front of a green screen like everyone else does. So I kind of like where that's at. But at the end of the day, I think that's just like it's almost a subconscious thing to me to tell you guys that shit doesn't need to be perfect for you to be good. I like knowing that I've built my brand based on completely doing it how I want to do it. If that makes sense. What up, Mari? Yay, Don Yeezy. Your top draft order picks. What 2 picks? Anywhere in the top 4 is where I really want. I got roped into college football dynasty league. I don't know. Oh man, sorry, D. I can't really help you there, bro. I don't know much about. I don't really even follow college football that much, and I don't. If I run across someone on Twitter or something, I'll let you know. Just keep asking me week in and week out, and maybe I'll find someone. Yeah, I don't, Devon. I kind of like 9, to be honest. I like the 9th spot because you can get probably Gordon or Fournette, and then on the flip side, you can get one of those guys again, probably, or you can get one of those top tier wide receivers: Odell, Julio, Michael Thomas, Keenan Allen. So I do like the 9. If I'm not picking with like 1 through 4, I like the 8 or 9 spot actually. So I do like 9. Is your draft guide something that gets shipped to my crib or all online? It's all online. It's all completely online. So as soon as you purchase it, you'll get an automated email showing you instructions on how to access it. All right, cool. All about the content. What do you use to record and edit? So I have a camera. Oh. This is it right here. This is everything I've built. My entire brand is based off this fucking little thing right here. This is a Sony Alpha A6000 with some shitty boomstick mic on top, and then I use iMovie on my it's the free video editing software that comes with every Mac. So we keep it trill. Yes. Lucas, what kind of marketing you do, bro? What kind of digital marketing? I want to maintain my weight at 170, though, unless lowering weight and then gaining it back. Is that a question? Oh, you said something before. Been working out last 3.5 months and making great progress. Still having trouble losing stomach oblique fat. Haven't been doing intermittent fasting. Any tips besides eating less and HIIT? Yeah, it comes down to calories in versus calories out for the most part. I would say maintain. You be at like a maintenance calories probably, depending on what they are for you, whether it's like 2,400, then maybe drop that like 100 calories, but keep making sure you're going to the gym and hitting the weights and stuff. Weight loss is a long process, long journey. So I would eat a little bit under maintenance. Don't go too heavy, man, because once you start going too into it and start doing cardio fucking 6 days a week and trying to eat 1,700 calories, you're going to plateau. You're going to feel like shit. Life is not going to be good for you. So take it very slow and just try to enjoy the process is what I could say. In terms of actual tips, it's really just calories in versus calories out. I think McKinnon is close to Freeman on PPR. Freeman by a long shot. They have very similar upsides, but I would say Freeman is much less risky given what we've seen from him already. So, if you want to say you're shooting your shot and McKinnon is your guy, I'm going to be mad at that because people need to do that a little more. But I have Freeman ranked way ahead of McKinnon. So. Nah, dude, my car's fucking shot. So what happened was we tried to fix the AC. Tried to fucking fix the AC. We put the new air filter in, we put the new cabin filter in, we put some other shit in, and then it didn't work. It didn't help at all. And then I'm leaving for the airport on Thursday morning, and the car just it won't turn on. It won't work. It's not because the battery's dead. We just got a new battery like a few weeks ago. I don't know what the fuck we did, troll. We fucked some shit up in the car, man. Yesterday, my life was filled with pain. Thank you, D-Wit. I absolutely fucking love Anthony Miller, bro. I'm delving into more pre-roll video and click to play for video, travel, tourism, based client. That's interesting. You do pre-roll video for on YouTube? Do you advertise on YouTube? That's something I feel like I need to start doing more with my clients. I stick completely to Facebook and Instagram advertising, but I know that YouTube pre-roll is starting to fucking really fucking bang. So I actually need to get into it. Is it confusing? How have you ever advertised with Facebook and Instagram? And like how granular can you get with YouTube targeting as compared to Facebook and Instagram? Yesterday my life was filled with pain. Thoughts on ClickBank? I don't even know what ClickBank is, to be honest with you. What is ClickBank? Dude, it's stuck in my head. I can't stop singing. Sunny. Yesterday my life was filled with pain. Smile at me and release the pain. Came to me. Oh no. Now I feel. It's fucking hilarious. Fuck y'all. You think you can get more targeted with YouTube? Really? That's interesting. I just think Facebook's marketing platform is by far the best thing it's ever fucking hit marketing. I got Taco Cabana. Yeah, please email me that, Lucas. I would very much appreciate that. Y'all got Taco. No, I don't even know what Taco Cabana is, bro. We got Taco Bell, unfortunately, and I hate that shit. Yeah, I get all the same questions over and over again. Fournette or Melvin Gordon? Fournette. Or just tell me who you'd rather have. Maybe I'll do that in the Monday video. Julio versus Michael Thomas. That shit would play really well on SEO. I would take Julio, though, straight up. Yeah, well, I don't really work with small, like, local businesses anymore. Most of my clients are e-commerce, so they're all, like, remote. I don't geo-target. Come on, Demarin. You know, one never forgets his first love. You see Hearns as being that dude in camp. I haven't seen or read any reports about him, but I've been on Hearns for like the last 3 months, so he will still continue to be the Dallas wide receiver I draft. Julio or OBJ? OBJ. Ever heard of AWOL Marketing Network? Nah. What the fuck is AWOL? Marketing industry is so funny right now. It's like every marketing company sucks. Michael Thomas or Keenan Allen full PPR? Give me Keenan Allen in full PPR. Anthony Miller. Yeah, the draft guide answers probably 90% of these questions, but I'm not just going to keep telling people to buy the draft guide and be like a spammy piece of shit. Because I come on here to give you value. I come on here to give you free value. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on here. You know? Do you know? Where would you draft Julio comfortably? He would be. I would draft him after those top running backs go off the board. So after like, obviously the top 4, and then like Kamara, Barkley, Fournette, Melvin Gordon, Antonio Brown, OBJ, and then Julio would probably be my next guy off the board. brands you like right now that are having huge success. Barstool Sports, I absolutely fucking adore from a marketing perspective. If you're talking about like products, I'm a big fan of like the Dollar Shave Club because they kill it with how they market. A lot of companies. It's funny because like you see a lot of companies blow up and then there's like 17 different companies that do the same shit. Yeah, Chubbies. That's exactly what I was thinking of, Lucas. When I just said that, when I was like brands that blow up and have a lot of people fucking have a lot of people copy them. Like Chubbies just did a great job of they just kill it through Instagram marketing. What's up, Devin? I'm doing good, bro. I'm hurting a little bit, but we living as always. Anson Belt Company. I will check them out. Look at Old Spice getting in the game. It's so funny that these like bigger brands, these bigger fucking brands are just so late to the game on marketing stuff. And they think that the shit that got them where they are today is what's going to take them to the next level. Like they still be doing the dumbest shit. Cobb or Sanders standard. Give me Cobb there. When's your E-Town Get Down draft? It will be September 3rd. September 3rd, Labor Day Monday. The Razors are trash, though. That's fine. Their marketing is fucking on point, and they're going to sell millions and millions of dollars. Fournette and Kareem Hunt, Rob Mike Ryan show. Zeke or Bell? Dynasty, give me Zeke there, bro. When will you put these pathetic IG experts on blast? You love the counselor. Stop denying it, bro. You're his biggest fan. Yeah, Old Spice is they're one of the few companies that actually killed it with TV commercials over the last few years. Most of them are a waste of time, but they were able to really get that into the customer's mind. I respected that. Godwin or Washington? Give me Chris Godwin there in Tampa Bay for sure. I love his upside. Why is Fitz's ADP dropping so much? Because he's boring, man. Simple. He's boring. Freeman or Jordan Howard standard? Give me Freeman there all day and yesterday. Who are you most excited to see play this year? Yeah, I'm really excited to see Anthony Miller play this year. I'm excited to see a lot of the rookies play. I'm really excited to see Barkley, Darius Geis, Anthony Miller. I'm even excited to see Mike Gesicki play in Miami. Any teams that are like new players and new uniforms, I'm excited to see for the most part, but a lot of rookies. Yeah, tell me who listens to Fantasy Couch? Actually, two things. Who listens to Fantasy Couch? And does anyone in here know about? Does anyone in here invest a lot, like in terms of buying stocks and companies and stuff? So I got reached out to by a company. I can't really listen to. I can't really, I guess, talk about the specifics, but they want to. They reach out to me for a partnership, and they want me to be an influencer for them in the fantasy industry. They're kind of like a new startup DFS company, and they have the Fantasy Couch is one of their main influencers right now, and they're looking to give me payments per video that I would like plug them in or have videos about their products, but they're also looking to give me $10,000 in stocks of their company. And I'm probably gonna have to take this to a business lawyer to figure out that, but I don't really know much about getting stock in a startup company like that and what that's actually worth in relative to like $10,000 worth of stuff. But I mean, it sounds good, right? Like you can't hate getting $10,000 in stock in a company, but I just don't know what that actually means. So if anyone has any idea like what the fuck that means. Yeah, I mean they're definitely not an IPO yet. I mean you have to be fucking huge to go public. I'm not going to disclose their actual name yet because I haven't signed anything or really dove into it, but I'm going to have to this week. What's the company value? Check what their shares are. Is BDG an LLC? No. So the reason I didn't make it an LLC yet is because I do marketing and I do the fantasy football stuff, and I wasn't sure. I knew I eventually would have to make one of them an LLC, but I wasn't sure, like in terms of revenue, which one it would make more sense to do so. And it looks like I'm probably gonna have to do Big Dogs Fantasy as an LLC before the marketing stuff. So now I feel. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Scott, give me Barkley. Alberto, give me Aguilar there in full PPR. All right, so guys, I'm actually exhausted. I'm about to hop off here. Next weekend I will be back in full force because I don't think I have any plans for the weekend. Thank God. Soft. Fuck you, bro. I'm pissed. James. I didn't even sleep last night. All right, later, homies. Love you. Sonny, I love you.